Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host John, aka Latherhog. This is my second attempt at this mail call. Originally I attempted to make this a live stream and just really got hit hard with connectivity issues. The video was frozen, the audio came through, and like a handful of people, a handful of you wonderful viewers showed up and helped me troubleshoot some stuff and interacted with me. And while that was all fine and good, it really was not rewatchable. So this is just going to be a quick mail call because I already unboxed it during that live, my items. So I've been eagerly awaiting this package from the Razor company. I know vendors, artisans, and just anywhere that has to ship their products get hammered this time of year, especially if they're running promotions for Black Friday. So I know typically the Razor company fulfills and ships very, very quickly. This one though took over a week. So when I ordered it on Black Friday, I only got it this past Monday. Luckily, I have no lack of shaving software or shaving things to use, but I guess, just a little heads up and also just, word of caution. Please be patient, guys, and let's keep supporting the people that support this community. And I know Jason does a lot from sponsoring different shows and just being involved, whether it's on Instagram or other places. In the end, everything arrived safely and was packaged very well, so can't complain about that. These shave soaps are from artisans that I've been meaning to check out. They're from artisans that you guys have requested me cover here on the channel. So Black Friday sales, that was a good chance to check out a bunch of new things. So let's just get right into it. We'll do one by one. Some of these are kind of more promotional size or a little bit smaller, which is perfectly fine for the sake of science, for the sake of trying something out. Before moving on, if you're enjoying this video and the videos on this channel, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't done so already, please consider becoming a subscriber, as it really helps with the growth of the channel and lets you know when there are new videos out. So we'll take a look at what I got, and I'll give you just kind of a quick impressions as far as the scent goes. So the first one up we have here is from Ethos, and that is Rendezvous. This is the smallest of the soaps I got. This is about a 1 ounce container. It basically looks like a nice kind of like, a little fancier of a sample container. Ethos soaps do trend on the higher side. They're usually just under $40 USD, although there have been releases that have used special vanilla, fragrances or sandalwood oils that have really jumped up that price. But for the most part, they're just under 40. Here's a look at the soap inside. Get that to focus. And the scent here. The scent actually is quite light. It is the lightest of the, of all the ones I got today. I would say the scent strength is about 2 or 3. This one is a cologne dupe of Creed Spice and Woods, which is a scent actually I quite enjoy. Do I get spice or woods? It's very faint. I think part of it, like as far as accuracy and all that stuff goes, this mostly suffers from really low scent strength, unfortunately. So that scent might open up once it's lathered, but I'm not too concerned. So let's keep going. Of course, I'm recording this during the morning and I'm drinking out of this Lather Talk cup, which, shameless plug, you can purchase this or t-shirts of Lather Talk if you want to help support the channel or help support the podcast. We have a Etsy page. Check the links below, or I'll even list it down the video somewhere. So if you do have the means and maybe really like this logo or are enjoying the content on this channel, feel free to check that out. Next up is a soap maker that is probably my most requested as far as check them out, and that's 345 Soaps. 345 Soaps made this soap here, Eternal, for the Razor company. And you can see this is a 2 ounce, a little smaller. I've never tried them before, so really looking forward to this one. Take a look inside the tub and quick sniff test. This one's on the lighter side as well, but a little bit more than the Ethos soap. I would say this is maybe like a 3 or 4 scent strength. So 345 Eternal is a dupe of a niche fragrance. And niche, while there's a couple different ways you could define it, it pretty much means a very expensive frag, bottom line. This one's Killian Straight to Heaven. And I'm just sniffing it. Again, it's nicely blended. I can't necessarily pick out any one particular note. It's a little sweet, warm, spicy. It's got some amber in there for sure. And a little bit of vanilla, amongst other things. Again, it's a lighter scent strength off the tub. So I'm really curious if these scents will open up, get a little stronger upon lathering. Maybe, maybe not, we shall see. But again, that was 345 Eternal. And next up, we have more of a simple scent, not a cologne dupe, although a lot of these are cologne-y, the ones I got. That's what I like. This one we have from Shannon Soaps. This is another Black Friday exclusive, and this is Vanilla Mint in the Chupacabra base. So like I said, I haven't used the Chupacabra base, which is the more premium offering from Shannon's. I have tried their basic Shave Soap formula, and that one I had tried the lavender lemongrass scent. It was a sample that I got in a little wax paper package. So I typically don't want to judge a soap base, a shave soap rather, just from a sample, especially ones that maybe like a friend sent over or whatever. Those samples are great to figure out if I like the scent or not, but I know sometimes there's a lot of ways that there could be user error. So I've been wanting to get a tub from Shannon's for some time now. This one, Vanilla Mint, it's a nice label, I have to say. Something about these colors, I really like it. One extra detail on the side label here. You see those little metal buttons flanking the words Vanilla Mint? It's not focusing. There we go. These are not printed. These are actually little buttons. So I don't know. That's okay. There's a nice little touch there. And let's take a look at the inside. I think because of the inclusion of vanilla, typically means there's vanillin inside it. It's got a little darker hue, but it's not anything crazy, nothing to worry about staining your natural hair brushes. And doing a quick sniff test here. All right, vanilla and mint. I didn't think of this before, but it should be no surprise. It reminds me of a very nice toothpaste. Yeah, the mint actually is quite refreshing. If there's like a chocolate note in there, it probably could be like an Andes mint or something. And I don't get candy cane or peppermint. No, it's hard. It's hard to escape that comparison. Vanilla mint. It's a nice toothpaste, but it's not offensive by any means. Not necessarily what I thought of when I was going to open this up, but and the scent strength, not too shabby. I would say this is more of a medium, maybe like a 5 out of 10. All right, let's move on. So next one up is from Crown and Crane. Check out that label. It is Peppered Plum. And clearly Japanese inspired. I wonder, they have quite a few cologne dupes as well. You might already, for those into fragrance, might already know what this might be a dupe of. You know what? I actually might have misspoken. I checked up real quick on the computer, and this is not officially listed as a dupe. I was thinking this was going to be a dupe of Tom Ford's Plum Japonais, which is a wonderful scent, despite being marketed towards women. It actually is a great formal, like cool weather scent that guys could totally rock, and I have a decant of it, luckily, because it got discontinued. I don't know why all the good ones get discontinued. Anyway, I thought this might have been Plum Japonais. Doing a quick search, I see that the notes for Peppered Plum are plum, peppercorn, vanilla, darkened rose, and patchouli. There's a little bit of overlap, and it might still be one of those like unofficial inspired buys, but and that's something I guess I kind of like figuring out, and I've been doing more recently is figuring out if something is an undisclosed dupe. And to that, I'm just going to say, artisans, just tell us, if you are buying a fragrance dupe oil, or even if you are into perfuming and you are heavily inspired by something, just tell us. I would definitely appreciate more transparency, but also it helps me make a more informed purchase. So back to Peppered Plum. So take a sniff here. Well, this smells actually very nice. I really like it. I think there is a passing resemblance. It might be a little more simpler than Plum Japonais. I mean, Tom Ford fragrances are expensive. I'm not expecting the same complexity or anything like that, but it has that vibe. It's kind of sweet, warm, a little spicy, but definitely kind of like fruity ripe plum is in there. I almost forgot. Let's show you the pour of the soap. So, and it's got a nice side label too. So I don't actually know a lot about Crown and Crane, and this is not a Black Friday release. This is just one that I've been curious about, and I'm gonna give it a try. So yeah, the scent wise, that's the best so far from the ones that I got. But again, this is just all off the tub, and things might change once we use them in the shave. And finally, last but not least, is a set. Yeah, that's right. We got a soap and set. This is from McDuff Soap Company. It is Autumn Cabin, and I've just heard wonderful things about this release. This is not a Black Friday exclusive or anything like that. This is in McDuff's V4 soap base. Really, it tends to be a softer base, but very good, very good. I think I have it actually in my A tier right now, and it could it's on. There's a few that are kind of on the cusp of possibly being S tier. So it's like a very highly ranked A tier as far as my like the shave soap bases. And one other thing is the matching splash. I have not tried any of the McDuff's splashes yet, so this is my first go. This is a non-alcohol splash, mainly a witch hazel base. Looking back at the label here for Autumn Cabin, I believe there are other cabin series, which is kind of cool. I think there's gonna be like winter cabin, spring cabin. I believe those exist already. I'm not totally sure. This is like my biggest soap purchase in a while. The whole Black Friday weekend, I slowed down a bit on new soap purchases until then. Now this is kind of interesting. I'm going to show you the pour because when I did the live, you got my raw reaction and my first impressions. So I'm kind of trying to recreate that magic right now. But if you take a look here, let me know in the comments what this appears like to you. What does it look like to you? I'll give you a few seconds. I'm gonna tell you what it looks like to me. It looks a little bit like chunky peanut butter, and given the color and the look, unfortunately, it also looks a bit like poop, maybe like some dog poop, like really wet dog poop. I don't know. It also could look, depending on the lighting, it could look a little bit like chocolate ice cream too. But I thought that was really interesting. Let's put it to the nose. Funny enough, I mentioned chocolate ice cream. It does have a little bit of chocolatiness to it. This is this is kind of in that same vein as some of the other scents. It's got some, it's a warm scent, it's sweet, and it's got some spices to it. I would say the wood, some sort of woody notes are more present in this one. It matches, being called Autumn Cabin, that scent definitely matches the picture. Again, the really peaceful, serene picture that the label paints. So we'll see how this is. Scent strength is also quite strong already. I would say this is probably like a 6 or 7, so like a medium strong. And again, it'll be my first go with their aftershave splash. So looking forward to that. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for taking some time out of your day and joining me for this reshoot of a mail call. I am still playing around with the live stream, hoping to up my live stream game and maybe bring you some new forms of content. So be on the lookout for that. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.